Hey, St. Lucia, good morning. If you are still in bed, listen, it is time to get up, rise up, and wake up because you know what? I have a very special guest today. I have Manessa Lord here with me, and she's a gospel artist. She is a St. Lucian artist, so we need to support our own. How are you doing today, hon?
I'm doing good.
Super. And I'm so thrilled to have her on here because she's doing a lot of great things. So, you know, slowly, step by step, making some major strides. And she actually recently released a single called You Are Great. And she actually had a part to play with writing this as well. Not to mention, of course, she's the person who sang it. So, Manessa, tell us a little bit about this single.
Okay, my husband started with the song. He wrote the verse and I chip in the chorus. That's how it came about.
So you guys have like a dynamic duo going on.
Yeah, with most of our songs.
Great. Yeah. Super. So with You Are Great, what's the story or the message with this song?
Well, okay, if I recall the day it started, I was in the kitchen washing dishes and he was in the room. We're Christian, so you know, he normally has his time, you know, where he worship and so on. And he came with his phone, babes, I have a song. And he's running with the phone recording, running to me. And I have a song, I heard, bow. So I'm looking, and then I saw him on the floor.
Oh, no.
And, you know, he's singing. He's on the floor, and he's singing. And then I just joined in with the chorus. And that's how the song just simply came about. And we went to the studio the following week. And we just had a blast with it in the studio there. That was it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now, you know what, St. Lucia, I'd have never expected this is how the story behind that song would have gone. But so far, the feedback from it, because it is a really good song. And what message were you trying to bring out with it, too?
I wish he was here. It just expresses God's goodness, God's greatness. That's what it is. You are great. You are awesome. And with everything that we're experiencing, everything that we're experiencing, and everything that we're seeing, you know, it's just an expression of God's goodness, God's greatness. It's simple.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, St. Lucia, make sure you remember that. So go check out You Are Great. Of course, it's by Manessa Lord. Now, I actually want to, you know, go back in time. How did you get involved with singing, and when did you realize that you wanted to do gospel music?
I started singing at a pretty young age. I started singing at the Catholic Church with my mom. We were all members of a choir. Then, you know, at school, when you know you have a talent, they try to use you.
Yes.
At school, I represented my school at various places. I remember when I recognized I had a voice. You know, I'm from the countryside, so we would only go out to get groceries, to get, you know, little stuff from the shop and so on. And I was walking, I think I was about maybe 10. I was 10 or 12, I can remember vividly. And I was walking and I was just singing. You know, I was always singing when I was little, but that time I was walking and singing. And I'm like, I have a nice voice. And I went home and I was so excited and I'm telling my mommy, you know, Mommy, I could sing. I have a nice voice. And then from there, I started appreciating, you know, that I have a nice voice. And my mom, you know, she really, you know, helped nurture that, you know, that gift inside of me. I also had a teacher by the name of Christopher Beale Favrier in secondary school, where he gave me private lessons, you know, to better my voice. I also had some training with Bailey at School of Music.
Okay, nice.
Mr. Bailey at School of Music. Yeah.
Great. Now, I know you have a little project coming up in the next couple of weeks, something really big happening, and I think it's something to be proud of, that you're actually going to be having a concert.
Oh, yes.
So tell us more about that, because I'm excited.
Okay, I'm pretty excited. I am really, really excited. I don't even know how to explain. I'm really looking forward to that day. It's going to be an awesome day. It was my husband who said to me, honey, it is time. Let's make that bold step. Let us release something. And I was like, how am I going to do this? But I only have a few songs, and I know an album is 10 songs or more. And I'm like, okay, I have 5 songs. Oh my goodness. Then a friend of mine in Trinidad by the name of Q, maybe the gospel Christian people would know of him. He said, you know, you could do an EP. I had never heard of an EP before. He said 5 songs could cut it, an EP, an extended play. So I'm like, okay, let me give it a try. And we went ahead planning, got some singers on board, and that's just basically it. But we're going to have a range of reggae, everything gospel, but reggae, rap, soca, and just a variety of gospel.
I will run into your loving arms, to the one who holds my heart, and I will give the praise to you alone, to the one who knows my heart, and I will give all praise to you alone, to the King who holds my heart, and I will give all praise to you alone, to the King who knows my heart. For you are mighty and my strong tower, for you are great in all the earth, for you are beautiful in all you do. You are great, you are great.
All right, St. Lucia, so I caught up with Dwayne Menz here, who is one of the, well, not one of the producers, but the producer for the KFC Toy Drive this year. So how do you think about it, of course, actually now coming to life?
Well, I'm most surprised of the early crowd that we had. We had people here from about 12 o'clock. This tells me that this has a lot of potential, and it's an untapped market for to get the kids out, choosing this area. I must say thank you to, obviously, KFC, Platinum sponsored Digicel, Ferrans, Pine Hill, Sandals, and M&C Drugstore for helping me put this event on today. Because of the potential it has, I will be doing something a lot bigger and a lot more elaborate, and keeping it free for the kids and the surrounding neighborhoods. The Ministry of Transportation helped with transporting hundreds of kids here today. I would like to thank them for that. The Salvation Army, all profits, all proceeds goes towards them, and they are taking care of that. They're selling food, they're selling toys. So it's a wonderful event. It's something that we can grow on. I'm hoping to make this a staple, just like, so it'll be the week after Festival of Lights, the week before Christmas. Maybe we could expand on it, explore it a little more, invite more artists to come on, have a bigger stage, but still keeping it for the community. And that's what I intend to do. So hopefully for years and years and years to come, this will become a major, major event.
Perfect. So St. Lucia, you heard it first. So we're still enjoying the toy drive. Let's check out more of the action. All right, St. Lucia, so I don't know if you can hear the music in the background, but we have Shanty going on right now, and of course the Christmas spirit hitting everybody, and I'm thrilled because we have Digicel representing here. Of course, they're platinum sponsors for the KFC Toy Drive, of course, and I have Louise, and of course we have Stix, who is one of the ambassadors as well for Digicel. So first of all, before I go to you, Louise, Stix, how does it feel, you know, you're down here for some time, of course you're an ambassador, and now you can be part of assisting with the Toy Drive, so how does it feel?
For me, it's amazing to be home and to see this time of year everybody's looking forward to presents, especially the kids, and it's nice to see that, I mean, the company is actually taking time to give back. You know, they're not just focusing on the business aspect, just doing business all throughout the year. So, you know, the company has taken time out to actually do hampers. You know, we've been to different areas in the country where we had food, we were feeding the poor, we had breakfast and stuff. So it was good to see a lot of people actually coming out, not just to buy a handset, you know. So I commend Digicel, and it feels great to be an ambassador for a company doing, just giving back, you know. So it's kind of, it feels good, you know.
I love that, of course, Digicel using our talent, and it's another way to give back. Now, Louise, of course, you're not a stranger to these events, and of course, things are really kicking off here at the Toy Drive. The kids we can see are definitely enjoying it. So for you, of course, and Digicel by extension, how does it feel to be involved with such a meaningful event?
It's really extraordinary. Of course, quite apart from all that we do, all that we have as our digital events for the Christmas season, we also look to partner and support very unique events. And not very often you see kids and families coming out this early to be able to embrace everything that's been provided for them. So we're happy to see that the turnout is as great as it is. For us, we are especially proud of there's an added element for us at Digicel because, of course, our campaign is about getting gifted. And what we did, we invited the home. So we have Holy Family Children's Home here with us. Sister Antonia is there with us. And apart from providing them with this experience, we're also gifting them. So apart from giving them gifts, we also provided church clothes. So everybody will be getting 2 gifts when they leave here today. And we started that as far back as when we had our Festival of Fun for special needs kids. Each kid got to submit to their teachers what gift it is that they wanted for Christmas, and as they left, everyone was surprised with their beautifully wrapped gifts and that they got to have an early Christmas. And so for us, being able to be consistent in delivering that throughout the season gives us great joy, and we have no doubt that this Christmas extravaganza next year will be bigger, better, more extraordinary, and of course Digicel will definitely be on board supporting.
Perfect. Well, I love how she said it, and you know what's the great thing about it again too, at Christmas I think sometimes we tend to forget and we think about what do we get, what do we want, you know, we don't think about others. So again, initiatives like this, just like we had the Christmas toy drive by KFC, and again with Digicel backing it, is just amazing because you have to think of the kids at Christmas time, and of course those who are less fortunate. So the bigger message here, remember, is that of course during the Christmas season, think of others and how you can give back, all right? So our friends at Digicel, we're here, we're going to continue enjoying the festivities. Hey, make sure you're part of it next year and look out because of course they're going to be getting gifted.
Extraordinary.